I've been on social media for 7 months and I'm building a business, and I like to know the why behind things. If people say post with strategy, use a hook, talk about a specific topic for this reason and the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't really get it until I get it. So I've learned something pretty cool recently and like making some observations and I want to share. So here's the thing. When I talk about like whatever random thing, I may get a lot of views, but I've only recently, in the past 7 days, I've had maybe 10 videos get over 1,000 views, and I usually only get 100. So for me, and I have 200 followers, and viral is 5 times your followers. I learned that. So that means I'm going viral like a lot. I also usually would get 0 comments, 0 likes, no saves. I didn't even know you could track saves until recently, but on a lot of these videos that I'm posting, I'm getting follows from them. I'm getting a lot of likes, a lot of saves, a lot of shares, and some comments. And so as I'm looking in my grid, and I wish I knew how to do the green screen. I might do a video if I can figure that out on that, but this one I'll just explain. When I'm looking at my grid of, I'm using trial reels on Instagram, there are some videos where I just yap and I say whatever the heck, like, hey, I'm like a little kid. I like do a funny face, or I have a funny outfit on. I'm like, I'm just showing up like this. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like that video, sure, it's getting a good amount of views. Nothing crazy, but like decent traction, but 0 likes, 0 comments, 0 saves, 0 shares because entertaining, whatever. But then when I share something of value, like I shared, you can just talk to anybody in public. And I talk about how on Saturday I became friends with somebody, like best friends with somebody, and talked to them and hung out with them for 3 hours by just being open and treating everybody like family. Like I just say whatever's on my mind, like, hey, where'd you get that bagel, whatever. So I talk about how to make quick friends and make friends in public, talk to strangers. Now that is something that's valuable. Like, okay, cool, like I like that. I like hearing this example, so I get a lot of likes. And I got a comment of somebody else's story like that. Like, oh, this happened to me at a soccer game. Like relatable, people like to see it, and like a small amount of shares and saves. And then okay, so yeah, like talking to people in public and stuff, like that's something I would have liked to hear too, personally, and like find valuable, like, oh, love that story, let me like it. And then a lot of my dating videos, and you've probably seen these if you're on my page or on Instagram, you can't see them yet, but comment if you want. I can link the videos that I already have. But the videos I do on dating of like hot takes, like girls, if he does this, he's not the one, like that kind of stuff. So many shares. And I know I do this too. When I'm watching stuff, I will send it to my friends because girls are always talking and you know what everyone's situations are. And so like if we need the reminder, like I'll send it to my friend, like this is a reminder for you and me, like keep our standards high, girls. So lots of shares, some saves. And then then I did one on body image, which I love these too, and I'll send that one to like my closest inner circle that I know I can trust and like I feel safe with. Like if I see a video like that, so small amount of shares, like a little bit more saves, because again, valuable, hit the like. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but it's just crazy to me, and I didn't even know you could track shares until recently. I've been seeing it in the Edits app most clearly for Instagram, but I'm just like, wow, goddamn, like I've been getting, because I used to get 0 likes. I have 200 followers, so, but the last few videos, it's like 18, 20, 25 likes on not only the ones on my grid, but the ones in the trial reels, so that are going to all non-followers. Oh, last one I wanted to tell you is what's it called? I did a video. I was like, okay, I just came up with this on the spot. I was like, all right, this is me talking to me 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Like, where were you exactly? So I'm like, hey, you probably don't use social media at all. You're on for a small amount of time. I was you too, and never used social media, but I got my coaches through there. And So if that's you, hit follow. And I got like a few follows in the first 10 minutes of that being up because I'm speaking right into the soul of the person that is my ideal client because I'm a mindset coach. And like all of this information, I don't know if I am articulating what I'm trying to right now, but all of this information is just helping me realize the impact and what makes content do different things, I guess, and shows me what I want to be doing more of. Like I do want to be speaking directly to my ideal client. I mean, I want to be doing a lot of this stuff, but it's cool to see the results of the different things. Sometimes I do just want to do a silly, entertaining thing where people are like, haha, scroll. Sometimes I want to do one that share to your girlfriend, share to your mom, whatever, like good life lessons. Sometimes I want to do a save, like these 10 questions, which the saves, I'm like, I don't know how to explain yet why people would save, but yeah, I think that's probably it right now. But maybe I'll flash on the screen if I can figure it out, like what it looks like. Like it used to be nothing, 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 and now I look and it's like a lot of numbers on all 4 of the things of save, share, whatever. You can't see the saves on here, but yeah. Okay. Follow if any of this was interesting. And catch me on Instagram at How I Live My Life. I'll be releasing a lot of these videos that I'm talking about over there over the next week. And they're all on TikTok already now, but yeah. Okay, talk to you soon.